Hi everyone, this is the video for the mastery problem. I'm not going to work through all of it because then I would give you the answers for your homework. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over how we complete it. So this is essentially like 2-9 and 2-4 where we're given information and we have to enter it correctly. So the first thing we're told is that Wozniak invested cash. So we're going to increase our cash by $8,000. And then again, since the owner invested the money, it's going to be capital for $8,000. Again, we're going to continue with the running balance. So we're going to put in the $8,000 after each transaction. If you want, you can go ahead and enter in zeros for all of these, but that's really not that big of a deal for me. So we paid rent, so we're going to decrease our rent. So we're going to decrease our cash account by $150, and we're going to list it in the expense account as $150. And then you're just going to do the math. 8,000 minus 150 should be 7,850. And then again, it's going to be 8,000 and then 150. So you're going to continue through the rest of the transactions. And so that is what you would do for part 1. Part 2 is basically like we did at the end of 2-9. You're going to total up the entire column and make sure that everything balances. Part 3 is we're going to have to do an income statement. So we're going to have the name of the business, which is We Do Windows. This is going to be the income statement for month ended July. And then again, we're going to have the capital. So let's go back to page 33. Make sure we're doing the right thing. They wanted an income statement. So we're going to have our revenue. And then whatever our revenue account is, we can go back and look. Expenses, we're going to list all of our expenses for the month. Oops. So let's go back to page 48 in the textbook. Our revenue, it doesn't give us an account title, so we'll just use services. Our expense account, we've paid rent, so we have rent expense. We produced a van, nope. Tools, nope. Wages. So we have wages expense since we paid an employee. Insurance is an asset. Phone bill, so we have phone expense. Okay, and so those are our 3 expense accounts. So you would go through and total the amounts. We know that we only paid rent once. so that is going to be $150. Wages expense, we paid wages, looks like twice. And then we paid our phone bill. Oops, and I missed one. We paid for advertising, so we have advertising expense as well. So then you're going to total the amount of expenses, and you're going to list it. And then you're going to have the net income. To find the net income, you're going to add the revenue accounts and subtract the expense accounts, and that's going to give you the net income. Part 4 is you have to complete a statement of owner's equity. Again, we've done that on problem 2-6. And then the last one is a balance sheet. And this is where you're going to list all of your assets. So our first asset is always going to be cash. We purchased a van, so that is an asset. We purchased tools, so that's an asset. Cleaning supplies, and anything else that you can see. Liabilities would be accounts payable, so that would be anything that we haven't paid for, that we've promised to pay. So tools on account, so if we haven't paid the tools account yet, that would be $600. So you would look at the accounts payable. So whatever balance is down here is the amount you're going to enter in the balance sheet. The assets are listed. We have cash, accounts receivable, supplies, prepaid insurance, tools, and van. So those are what you're going to need to make sure you list. And then this part would be the owner's equity. And so you would list capital, and then whatever the amount ended up being on the bottom of part 1 and 2. So really that's all there is to this part of the assignment. If you do have any questions or you need me to look it over to make sure you're on the right track, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help in any way I can. I hope you guys have a great day.